What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to draw and color Jake Sully from Avatar 2. Let's start in the center of our page with the eyes. Leaving a gap in the center, let's start over on the left. We're going to draw a curve going up. And we'll bend that out towards the left. Now we're going to leave a gap in between the eyes and draw the same thing on the right. So we'll line up the inside over on the right, go up, and bend that out. Let's tuck the eyes in underneath the brow. On the left side, we're going to step in, draw a half circle. Come all the way down toward the bottom of the eye. And just pull that up on the inside. Let's curl up the inside of the brow. From this point, come in and pull that up. Now I'm going to push the pupils towards the inside of the eye. Starting over on the left, start with a small circle. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. And we'll fill the inside of the pupils. Let's work our way down toward the bottom of the nose. Starting from the inside corner of the eye, angle this down and in. Do the same thing on the right. Let's connect the bottom with the curve, going up and then down. Let's go back to the bottom corner, curve the nose coming in and then down toward the center point, and go up towards the right. From the bottom of the nose, we're going to step down and draw in the mouth. Start with a curve going up and then down. Draw a straight line across the bottom for the lower lip. Now we're going to move out to the side and draw the lower half of the head. From the brow, let's step out, curve the head coming down, pull this in just underneath the mouth. It's like drawing a large half circle. Go out, just pull that up towards the right, lining up with the brow. Now let's add in the ears. From the top of the head, curve the ear going up, and bend that out. Do the same thing on the right. Let's bring the ears back in towards the side of the head. Starting on the left, angle this down and in, just bend this in along the bottom. Let's go back up to the top of the ear and add that fold. Coming in and then down. Let's add two circles along the bottom of the ear for the earring. And then from here, we're going to add the bone in the center of the head. Let's start in between the brow with a point. From here, angle this up and out towards the left, towards the top. Go back to the bottom and angle this up towards the right. Now we want to close off the top with two curves. So starting on the left, going around and then down in the middle. Go up and in on the right. From the side of the head, let's curve this up and in. And we'll draw the bottom edge of the headband. Coming in and just bending that down on the inside. Let's go back to the side of the head, draw two straight lines going up toward the top of the headband. Then from here, curve in and then down toward the side of that bone. Now you want to add that hair in behind the bone. Starting from the left side, curve the hair going out, round up the side, then pull that in towards the top. Round up the top, come around the right side, and just pull that back in. Let's add some texture inside the hair. Starting from the top, curve this out, and then down toward the left. Go back up to the top, draw a shorter curve, coming down. Bend this out towards the right, towards the side. Now we'll add some texture across the bottom. Going out and up. Add another curve. And just work our way across towards the right side. Now let's close off the top of the head. From this top corner, step in, curve the head going up, and just bend that in towards the side of the hair. Line this up on the right, bend this out, and then come down. Now we're going to add that little detail coming out on the left side. From the top of the head, curve this up and out, round up the end, and then we'll follow that same curve coming back in towards the hair. Let's add those feathers coming out from behind the head. We're gonna start underneath the earlobe, curve this down and then out. Curve this in the opposite direction back in towards the ear. Let's add one on the right side. Coming down, and bending that back up. Now you want to continue to add these feathers along the side of the ear. Let's start back on the left, come down. I'm just going to make this a little bit longer. Going up and in. Let's add a few more. And we'll go over towards the right side and do the same thing. Now before we get into the body, let's add some more detail to the face. I'm using this ultra fine Sharpie marker. Let's add that marking underneath the eyes. Starting on the left, curve this down, and bend that out. Let's go to the side of the nose and draw that same curve. Let's add another marking underneath, starting from the inside. Just taper this down towards the bottom. And we'll add that mark underneath the chin with two straight lines. Let's add a mark across the top of the head, going out and then up. Move out to the side and just taper this up towards the top. Let's add that wing detail underneath the headband, starting over on the left, come down towards the eye, and then bend that back in. And we'll add some texture along the inside. Start from the inside point, adding a couple curves going out. Just adding a few tinier lines on the end. Let's add some detail to the bone. Start from the top, come down and up. Draw that twice, move to the center and do that again, and then once more across the bottom. Let's trace the bottom edge of the headband. Start from the outside, curving this up and in, pull this all the way toward the inside, and do the same thing on the right. And then we'll trace out the top. Let's add several lines going across the side of the headband. Starting over on the left, down and out, step over. I'm just going to repeat this all the way out towards the left side. And I'll do the same thing on the right. Let's add a couple circles along the inside of this detail. And now that we complete the head, let's move down and draw the necklace. Starting from the outside, start with a curve coming down, and then up, step up, and just trace that along the top. Let's add another one below. Starting back over on the left, you come down a little bit lower, and back up, step out, and just trace the outside. Let's move out to the side and draw the body. Starting over on the left, curve the body going out, and then down towards the hip. Line this up on the right, and bring this down towards the same height. Let's connect the hips with a curve, coming down, and then up. Let's add the top of the belt. On the left, step up, draw another curve, and then we'll add a strap going across the body. Starting from the outside of the necklace, come down, and then out toward the left. Now going in between, just continue that curve going out toward the left. Now from the bottom of that strap, we'll step up, draw a curve coming down and up across the body. Let's go up on the left side, just follow that same curve going in behind the strap, and up on the right. Now we're going to add that cloth coming down in between the legs. Starting over on the left side, draw a straight line coming all the way down. Go to the right, draw another line. Now in between, draw a line that's coming down a little bit longer. Connect the left and right side, an angled line. And then on the right, we're just going to bring this up a little bit higher. Now I want to go back and add a mesh pattern inside this area. Starting over on the left, I'm just going to draw a series of angled lines going across the top. And we'll continue these lines coming down underneath that strap. Let's go across in the opposite direction, starting from the top and go in behind the strap. Now let's draw the legs in behind that cloth. Starting over on the left side, curve the leg going out, and bring that down towards the heel, line this up on the right, and bring that down towards the same height. Let's round out the bottom of the feet, starting back on the left side, curve the foot coming down, and then up, and same thing on the right. I'm going to go back to the left side, we're going to round out the foot, go up towards the top, and then bend that down, bend that back up towards the inside of the leg. Let's separate the toes with one curve, starting along the bottom, going around, and then in. Now we're going to go back up to the hips and draw the outside of the leg. Let's start from the left side, curve the leg going out, and then bring that down on top of the foot. Let's go halfway down the side of the leg and add a curve coming down and then up. Let's go to the outside, step in, follow that same curved leg coming down towards the bottom. Then add a strap across the top and bottom. Stepping down, pulling that in, and then from the bottom we'll step up, curve across and down. Now we're going to go back up to the top and draw on the arms. We start halfway between the chin and the hip, so starting right here, curve the arm going out, and then down towards the wrist. Line this up on the right side. From the wrist, let's draw a small half circle for the thumb. Close off the end with a bracket. Now let's draw 3 fingers on either side. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, come down and up around that bracket. Step down, go out, pull this up. And then the third finger will start on the side, curve out, then the arm coming up and in underneath the head. Let's add that band across the left arm. Start from the top of the thumb, curve this up, and then out, step up, and draw that again. And then we'll add an armband across the top of each arm. Start from the inside of the arm, curve up and out, step down, and draw that again. Now from here we're going to draw the hair coming down in behind the arms. Let's start back on the left earlobe, come down, bend that out on top of the arm, step in, and draw that same curve. Let's leave a gap and draw that same curve again on the inside. And I'll bring the hair down in between the arm and the body. Come down and in with a short curve, round at the end, and pull that back up underneath the arm. Now we're going to go back and add one more feather on either side. Let's start from the top of the headband, curve this up, then that out, come down, and back in. And we'll add one more on the right side. And once we're finished inking, let's add some color. Let's begin with this medium blue and fill the areas around the head. Going around the eyes, also the top of the ears. And then we'll use that same color across the body. Now we need a soft rose color inside the ears. And then filling in the inside of the eyes with the chartreuse green. Now I want to give the eyes a little bit more shape, so we're going to add a shadow across the outside with this darker green. Now we're going to grab a darker blue and fill in those stripes across the cheeks. And then grabbing this jasmine color, filling in the bottom stripe, also across the top of the head. Now for the hair, I'm using this dark warm gray along the bottom and just fading that out as we go up. And then using a lighter gray along the top and just blending that in. Now that we have the main color blocks in place, just work our way around the body. Now we're just going to work our way across the rest of the body with these various colors. Now we use this darker blue to add some stripes across the body. Starting from the inside and outside of the leg, coming out to a point. And as we get near the end, we'll finish off our stripes, and always be sure to sign our artwork. And that's pretty much it. There's a drawing of Jake Sully from Avatar 2. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson as much as I have. We're posting new lessons every single day, so you can drop your request in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.